Ah, you've ventured in from the garden then. Fantastic. Well, isn't it wonderful to see the sunshine? And you know what that means? We start perusing and looking in every direction for new outfits for the summer. I've treated myself to a new shirt as well. And you can treat yourself to one of our wonderful selection of summer sandals that we've got here. A real riot of colour, something for every occasion. I can see Sheila already has her notepad surreptitiously tucked away, ready to jot down some item numbers. So let's go through this fantastic selection, all fit and ready for the summer. Do you know, I love when something new comes along and it's got that little nod to yesteryear in it as well, and that's exactly what these fabulous sandals have, because you can see you've got this great big oversized buckle decoration going on these, which I just think has a little bit of a nod to yesteryear on it. It's very, very nice, and it's not just for show, because underneath that is the one-touch fastening, which allows you to adjust these completely. You can also adjust up here as well. But again, just everything about these: comfortable, flexible, easy to move around, effortless, and they look fantastic. They've almost incorporated a nice sort of modern look to the sort of half trainer based, and then you've got this sort of synthetic cork that goes through the center, and then the lovely sculpting, which is just accompanied by that wonderful, but that's the only way to describe it really, isn't it? You just go,
it is, yeah.
Sheila, how do they feel?
You see? But no, they are fabulously comfortable, and I just think the styling is fantastic. I mean, if you think about that buckle, that does take you back, like you were saying,
yeah,
probably 60s, 70s.
Yeah, like hair slides and things.
Absolutely. But I love it that you've got these two wide straps there that are both adjustable, which is really nice, that one-touch fastening. And the front one, if you've got issues with your feet, it's got a lot of coverage for a sandal.
Yeah, absolutely. So whether you want something narrower or wider, I mean, this really does cover for everyone. And you've got two of the most universal sort of summery colours there, haven't you?
For
nice
sure.
Neutrals.
Yeah, which is really nice. So they're going to go with a lot of different things. The white, I mean, this is just lovely for the summertime. But I think the tan is great with sort of navies and deeper colours.
Yeah, absolutely. Right, get them in your basket. We're off to the beach. So we're thinking the fairer weather, which while we have it, we want to enjoy, and we want to dress in lots and lots of colour and just get out and enjoy it. And actually, sandals like this are a real kind of nod to that. They are fantastic. Great for those summer days, great for those, you know, that better weather. And also something like this just stops you generally from overheating. There's nothing worse, I have to say. As a fella, I do get in a bit of a bad mood and get a bit grumpy when my feet are too hot, which is a ridiculous thing, I know. But, you know, overheating is about just being comfortable in general, isn't it? These are lovely. Lots and lots of flexibility right the way through these. You can see you've got the back strap there, and then nice decoration at the front. What links the front and the back is this complete elastication, and I love the fact that that's disguised as well, so you can lift that out as far as you need to, and it just blends in with the actual sandal itself really, really nicely. Again, you can see it's actually sculpted, so you're sitting in it rather than on it. And look, again, right the way through, every step that you take is a comfortable one. And yet you've got that kind of trend of the trainer base as well, which just makes them just that little bit more youthful, which I like. Now, 3 different colours to choose from. And again, this could be summer festivals, events, things that you go to where you don't necessarily want to dress up because it's a lovely sunny day. And this would be perfect for, Sheila, wouldn't it?
Oh, definitely. I mean, again, so many different outfits are going to go with these. And I actually like it in the black because it just breaks it up with that gold sort of medallion in the centre there. And it's nice that they've colour matched all the elastication too. I want to ask you a question actually, Derek.
About grumpy hot feet?
Well, do your feet swell?
Yeah, I think they do actually.
Yeah, and that's another thing because men tend to not wear sandals quite as much as ladies.
No.
So when you're sort of restricted with a trainer or a full shoe, then your feet must get really, really hot.
Yeah, well, and it makes you feel hotter than it already is in your environment.
Yeah, because
do you know
you're
what I mean?
restricted too much,
Yeah,
aren't you, really?
absolutely. So listen, you can choose your favourite colours here. You've got that lovely black, you've got the tan, you've got the white as well, and many other styles, of course, across the website, and a very, very affordable price for these as well. Enjoy. An absolute riot of colour going on here, and this is a style and design that we've had for a good few years now here at Pavers, and all we do on an annual basis is look at the next season trend colours for fashions and simply change these panels of the leather to match it. It's beautiful. I mean, it's just a work of art. Knowing that these are all individual pieces of leather, beautifully dyed, wonderful tones running through them, wonderful soft Turkish leathers as well, because if I turn you to the footbed there, you'll see a name there that is synonymous with Turkish leathers, and wonderful styling as well, that people have pairs of Lorettas coming out of their ears and love them year after year after year. Lovely base as well. This is so light, let me tell you. It will be a very, very popular style indeed. Well, the style is very popular already. Let's look at the colour options we've got here. So the orange multi is the one that we've just been looking at, and the red multi, I want to say Fiesta.
Ooh,
I want to say Fiesta.
I mean, the colours are fabulous, and I love the way that they have teamed them together. They work really well. And again, this is quite nautical in its look, isn't it?
Red, white and blue, I was just thinking.
Yeah, and then you've got that touch of sort of like a grey colour in the centre there, which is lovely. I think they're both really nice, but the comfort factor is great. And what they do is just tip up slightly at the front so your foot won't slide forwards in them.
Yes.
Sometimes with a mule it can do that.
It's clear of everything, isn't it? It stops you from stubbing your toe.
Absolutely.
On the strangest of things these days. I was just thinking, actually, if there was going to be a little garden party at the palace, these could go there with you, couldn't they? Very easily.
You wouldn't be sinking into that grass with these on, Derek.
Definitely not. Turkish leathers again, always a winning combination. And when you look at the colour variety that we've got in these mule sandals, they are just spectacular. I think you look at these straight away and you know they're going to be comfortable. If you know, I mean, I mentioned at the top Turkish leathers, that's all you need to know about how comfortable these are going to be, believe me. And listen, I'm a fella, I've just been around Pavers long enough to know that whenever we have Turkish leathers on the menu, that it's a given that they are going to be comfortable all of the way through. I also like how strong the colour of the leather is as well. You know, that's a real strong gutsy blue as well, which I love. Teaming that up with the red and the white works really nicely. Can you see all the flexibility and movement that you've got there? Again, the sculpting on these, I have to say, they are another one of these sandals which maybe lack a bit of what we call hanger appeal. So without a foot in them, it's difficult to kind of decide, do I like these? How are they going to feel? How are they going to look? So let's go straight to Sheila on these, because you need to see them worn, don't you really,
yes,
Sheila?
Yes, you do. I think it's right. You sometimes see clothes on hangers and you just walk past them because they just don't have that hanger appeal. And it is the same with shoes sometimes. But when you see a foot inside...
That's beautiful.
I mean, the way the strap detail has been sort of crisscrossed over in the centre, I think they look really pretty. And again, you've got that band of leather at the side there, so your foot sits down into it, so they feel really secure as well.
And it's funny as well, because even if you do have one or two foot issues and you think, I don't really like showing off my feet, to be honest, the feet are the last thing you look at when you see these.
Yeah, you just look at the shoe.
Your eye goes straight to the middle, that wonderful crisscross, and you think, oh, how does that work? It's so pretty, the colours are so nice. It kind of completely detracts your attention from anything else, doesn't it? It is very nice. Perfect choice, Sheila. You've got there in the multi, I think you've got there, haven't you? There's the navy and the red combination, and there's the tan multi, which I love, has given that kind of deeper sort of woodier brown with the lighter tans as well. It works incredibly well. Favourite colour, Sheila? You're wearing them, aren't
It's the
you?
white.
Yeah, I knew it. Well, I have to say, in fairness to 3 other colours I've got in front of me, I have to say that this variant of this lovely sandal, I'm afraid, is going to be the star of this show because it is spectacular. I don't think we've ever had anything like it before at Pavers, certainly not in this kind of colour combination, which just screams party. I've got a big 50th to go to, there's an engagement party, there's a baby shower, there's something, any excuse to get these in. But let's talk about the comfort for the second and put the colour to one side. But I love the fact that this is metallic through and through. It so talks to you about what the outfit will be here, but this is just perfect. We could just be talking poolside glamour, you know, when you're on holiday. Beautiful. Even the elastication here at the back is like the soft baby blue. It's wonderful. Turkish leathers, so soft as butter. Absolutely fantastic. And look at the bounce back you've got going on there. They are incredible. Now let's look at the range of colours that we have here. Again, it just jumps out half a mile, doesn't it? And it's the multi with the pink and the purple and that wonderful electric blue going on. But there are more neutral variants as well. You've gone for the metallic tone in this one, Sheila.
Well, these will go with anything in your wardrobe. It doesn't matter what colours you're wearing because you've got all those metallics, the pewters, the gold, the silver, and I just think it's so attractive on the foot, the way that the straps crisscross, the way it fits the foot. It's very, very secure and very padded underneath.
That's very classy, that, actually, isn't it? You could stick that in your case for any holiday, any occasion, any outfits that goes with it. It's as light as a feather. You will absolutely love it. I have to say, though, the multi with the pink and the blue and the gold going on, we're going to struggle to keep that in stock, I think.
I think so.
It's going to be one of those. It's fantastic that we've also got the white and the black. So if you're a little on the fence in terms of colour, I would go with the one that jumps out at you and then maybe try a neutral as well alongside it, maybe the white or the black. Remember, you've got the buy and try money back guarantee. So the great thing here at Pavers is you can order them via the website, get them home, see how they feel at home. I think you're going to love these. All about the summer we are right now. Our sandals are so good, by the way. Not only in terms of the comfort, you know that's what you come to Pavers for anyway, but styling. I mean, it's always going to bring something different. And these sandals are fantastic. You've got a mix of metallic and a block colour as well, which just always works so well. Especially if you're going on holiday. If you're going away for a few days, actually a lot more of us now, even if we're going abroad, are trying to do that, you know, that tiny case that will go in the overhead locker, get as much in there for it as we possibly can without paying for extra luggage. And these would be perfect for that. They're Flot, so if you're walking around, you know, cities and you're doing a bit of exploring, they'll be comfortable for that. If you're just partying or poolside glamour, they'll be a good looker for that as well. And they're easy to accessorize with too. Leather through and through on these uppers, by the way, as you can see. Lots of flexibility there, so plenty of movement. Nice padded support. It's an anatomic sole there as well from Flot. Magic word, of course, if you shop with us here at Pavers. Millions of you know as well just how those footbeds really do get to know your feet. Now, if you're a fan of silver, fabulous, go for the white and silver. If you're a fan of gold, then there's also a combination of the tan and the gold, which is an interesting look, Sheila, isn't it?
Yeah, but I really like it with the tan, because if it was all gold, it might be a little bit too much, but I love the combination there. But again, it's a Flot, so yes, you've got the comfort, but you've also got the glamour as well.
Yeah, you have. And actually, that gives you actually even more flexibility, talking about even if you're just going away for a weekend here. It means, you know, sunny days, absolutely fine with a pair of shorts, but also in the evening, you know, I can see a long dress.
Definitely.
And still wearing them in the evening.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
So it's cutting down on that packing for that little suitcase.
Absolutely, those few quality essentials. A little touch of a nod to yesterday in these, because these are summer sandals, and you can see normally summer sandals don't come in a black colour, do they? And so what they've done is they've almost sort of turned the colour inside out here. So they've actually added some colour to the inside of that. But can you see it then reflects to the outside as well, which is very, very clever. Do you know what it reminds me of a little bit? I used to have flecked trousers back in the 80s, and it reminds me a little bit of that. You can adjust these at 2 points, so across the top of the foot, and here you've actually got quite a lot of stretch going on there, so there's plenty of maneuverability. These are as light as a feather, like walking on a cloud from above, and a nice light yet rugged sole with plenty of tread underneath. Now there's the black, but there's also a light blue that we've got in the studio here. There is also a beige, which you'll find on the website as well, that you can click on and have a look right now. So Sheila's got the blue. What would we call this shade of blue? Because it's kind of greyish blue, isn't it?
It's not dove. I'm thinking of Wedgwood or something like that. Yes, I'm not quite sure. It might come to me later.
I know, it's a strange, it's an in-betweeny, isn't it? It's lovely though, isn't it?
It's a greyish blue. So what should we call it? Well, anyway, it doesn't really matter, but it's a whatty?
Blay or grue? I don't know. We'll have to think about it. Anyway, how do they feel?
They feel fantastic.
That's all that matters, really, isn't it?
That's all that matters about them. And it's a little bit like, I don't know, it looks like AirTex on the top.
Yes.
You know.
So nice and breathable.
Very breathable, and it's a sandal, so it would be.
Yeah.
But the adjustability is nice, and then also that foot coverage at the front there. But the sole, you've got, I'm calling it bounceability.
Yeah.
Because it is so padded and so lovely and spongy underfoot, and I'm sure, yes, there we go. You've got that bounce, that squidge as well.
That squidge, which is all important. I think, as well, quite a broad appeal for these as well. Ladies of all ages, do you think?
True, very true.
I think it's always good when you see a style that you like to see all of the colours that we have in it together, because actually in this particular sandal there's one colour here that really stands out, which is that lovely green. I have to say we've all been completely bedazzled in the studio just by how strong that colour is. It's really fantastic. But you've got lots of other different colours to go in these as well. Now these are made for us in Spain, and it's funny because you can kind of see that Spanish influence just coming into play straight away, can't you? Because this looks so complicated and intricate, doesn't it? And yet it's as simple as really just, you know, slipping your foot into it and adjusting here at the buckle. It really is very, very simple indeed. The upper here is leather, and again, how they get this wonderful gold tone printed onto the leathers is kind of beyond me, but it's very, very clever and very elegant. You need to see the foot inside this, and I'll stop putting my hand in there and just show you the comfort here, and then we can see them on Sheila, of course. Wonderful, wonderful comfort, and a long life for these as well, I think. Actually, you've got quite a sturdy footbed on these, and a nice, just simple decoration, which almost looks like it's been handcrafted just on the side there. Back to all of the colours for a second, because for us it's that green that really does stand out, because it's just so very different. You don't often see sandals that are such a deep green, Sheila.
No, but aren't they beautiful?
Yeah, they are perfect.
You know, if you want something that stands out, that's a little bit different, I think the green is a statement piece. I mean, the green, if you're thinking, well, what's it going to go with? I mean, obviously white, it's going to go with navy, it's going to go with sort of your stone, earthy colours. I just think they're gorgeous, and I love, I'm going to say, tailoring. The way that they've been constructed, I think, is really, really lovely. You've still got that lovely padding underfoot as well, so you've got the comfort there. You can adjust the buckle, but I think they look extremely expensive.
Yeah, I think this is going to be one of those as well, that if you do have a standout colour that you really love, I would say go for another colour as well, because I think you'll find the comfort of these just so inviting that you think, oh, I'm glad I bought a pair of those. I wonder if they do them in such and such and such and such and such and such. And we have got the other colours here right now. They won't always be here though. So I would maybe pick a couple of colours. Remember, and I know I say this all the time, but use the buy and try money back guarantee.
True.
It's what it's there for. You know, looking at them on the screen now, you can see how comfortable they look, but only you know by trying them on. So get a pair home and try them on in the comfort of your own home. You've got that money back guarantee, but these are a real winner for the summer. Right, have you got all your item numbers sorted then? Fantastic. I'm sure you'll be adding more to the list as well, because once you go looking across the website, there's not just what we have here, but so much more as well. Do check out as quickly as you possibly can. And if you're on our YouTube channel right now, don't forget to hit the subscribe button as well. Thank you so much for doing that, because that means that we can let you know when there's another show on the way. So from Sheila, myself and the whole team, see you back here soon. Enjoy the sun.